Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Ethan Nienaber and Burgundy Hill with Quincy Community Theatre. How are you?
Doing great, thanks.
Well, welcome. I'm excited to talk about the upcoming season and the upcoming show.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we starting? Let's start with the show that's coming up, because this one's really exciting to me and I don't know a whole lot about it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Right?
That's exciting, yes.
I'm bringing curiosity to the table and I'm hoping that it helps you explain.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely, yeah. So the next show coming up is Into the Woods, and big musical fans really love and know Into the Woods, but everyone knows a little bit about Into the Woods because Into the Woods is a musical that takes all of the Grimm fairy tales and mashes them together in one world.
That's
yes.
about all I know.
Yep.
Yes, that's good. Then you know quite a bit, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
if
do.
you know Little Red Riding Hood, if you know Jack and the Beanstalk, if you know Cinderella, then you know like many of the core stories that are in this show already.
Okay. So I'm not quite as clueless as I thought maybe I was coming into this. So it is a mashup of all of these, and it does bring humor and heart. I mean, it kind of brings all the elements of fairy tales together.
It does. You know, Into the Woods is kind of like the first one to do this extended universe thing that like Marvel and everyone is doing now. So
Sure.
it's like putting all of these characters that we know in the same world, in the same story, interacting with each other, which is always a lot of fun.
Yes, very, very cool. And I'm sure, as in every other show that Quincy Community Theatre brings to the table, lots of great talent.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. We had an outpouring of talent for this one. We had some of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make here so far on casting this show, but we landed with an incredible group of 18 performers, and they are just ready to knock everyone's socks
And it's
off.
a tough show. I mean, this is a hard show musically to sing, and there's a lot of words. I mean, they're just jam-packed lyrics, and you know, they're doing a great job.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It's famously written by Stephen Sondheim, who is at this point, I think, considered the most difficult contemporary musical theater writer to sing.
Yeah.
So you have all these really intricate syncopated rhythms and tight harmonies and all of these things that in some ways, like to a performer, don't sound like they should fit together, but then once you click all the pieces, you go, wow, that's something really unique and special. But it takes a lot of talent, and they've been working really, really hard.
And you decided to tackle this because it's something that is going to highlight the talent and the ability of Quincy Community Theatre.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's really where the whole production has been meeting us for this one. Our goal for this one has really been to kind of highlight and celebrate our really amazing group of pool of actors and crew and just our whole community that come together to tell these stories. Because that's really what the show is. It's passing down these stories that we all know and love in a brand new way.
Right. And
with the whole conceit of this production, we really tried to highlight that and come together and say, hey, isn't it amazing what we can do when we all each lend our individual, unique, and special talents to a story? And we're going to pass down all these stories in our own special way.
Yes, and people get the opportunity to see this. When?
Oh, it's coming up soon.
Okay.
So we open this week. So this week and next week, we've got Thursday through Sunday performances. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we are at 7:30, and then Sunday we got those matinees at 2.
Absolutely.
So let's see. Can I get the dates right? It's December 6th, 5th, 6th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah.
Yep, and then the next weekend, I'm bad at dates. Sorry.
Hey, I was going to say,
I totally messed that up.
I was on the roll because I'm like, there's no way I'm going to remember this, but I believe Brittany just said that it's the 4th through the 7th.
Yeah.
Not that I want to correct you.
Thank
but
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We've got our preview
And then
performances in there too.
That's
and it
right,
always
I know.
says that.
I'm always trying to remember, how many previews are we doing for this one?
Listen,
What dates,
Exactly.
Dates are no good for me either. So
We're in the December fog right now.
So 4th through the 7th and the 11th through the 14th.
Yes, thank you.
Lots of opportunities for people to enjoy this show, and you don't have to be season ticket holders.
No, not at all. Yeah, there's still great seats available to come see this one. And it's an incredible story that I think, the majority of the family is going to really love to come see.
Right.
It's got this really fun, uplifting, kind of silly first act. And then the second act really gets kind of down into the nitty gritty a little bit more. And we kind of have to deal with some of the fallout of chasing these wishes and these dreams that all these characters have. So that's when the lessons get passed down. And I think if you come to it with that open mind, that excited, kind of curious mind that you started this whole bit with, is just realizing what all of these stories still have to give to us is really special and really poetic and really beautiful. And hopefully by the time you leave the second act, although it can be a little sad at times, you come out with a lot of hope still.
Sure. And I think it's important it's kind of, from my understanding, it's more on the realistic side, because everybody always wants the fairy tale, but we have to see there's a balance.
Well, it's what happens after the fairy tale.
Right.
What happens after the happily ever after. And there's always more to the story, right? And this really pulls back the curtain on that.
Yes, I love it. And speaking of more to the story, so make sure you get your tickets for Into the Woods. It's going to be an incredible show, December 4th through the 7th and the 11th through the 14th. No need to be season ticket holders, although you may want to think about that for the upcoming season.
Yes. Yeah. We have so much planned for 2026, and I think that's why I don't know what day we're in December, because my head's already there. But we just have so much great programming. Do you want to talk a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a really great slate of season ticket shows. We call those our subscription shows. We start the season with Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. And for those that are familiar with the book or the recent TV series or the movies, that is a really popular piece of fiction, I think, at this point, that we're really excited to bring the musical to our stage. So that kicks us off. And then after that, we go into Come From Away. It's our next season ticket show. And that show is an incredible, really worldly community story about a small town in Canada that took in a bunch of refugees during the 9/11 terrorist attacks, unfortunately. So really incredible piece there about coming together. And then in the summer, we do Footloose. So another really fun, community-driven show. And then in the fall, we get to do a really hilarious show called The Play That Goes Wrong.
Okay.
And that is probably one of the funniest pieces of theater. You do not want to miss that one. Yeah, total farce, slapstick comedy, big physical bits all over.
Sounds right up my alley.
Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah, you will be busting a gut the whole time.
Yes.
So that's a great one. And then we finish the season with Annie on our main stage to close out the holiday season this time next year. So we got all of that going on, and then we expanded our programming a little bit in 26. We opened it up to our Black Box series, which is now our adult series that we're doing in our smaller space, but we're really getting a chance to tackle some of those classic plays that people know and love. So we've got first thing coming up, we've actually got a musical in there. It's called Forever Plaid. That'll happen in February. And then after that one, a little bit later in the spring, we've got Steel Magnolias.
Love it.
Yes. Which is such a classic. And then we'll finish our Black Box series a little bit later in the year in November with Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. So there's a lot of exciting stuff, and then I didn't even touch some of there's more student programming in there too.
Yeah, we've got details on everything on our website, but the full year is planned, and there's just so many great opportunities, really, I think, for everyone. There's something for everyone in this season. Yeah. Whether that's our volunteers wanting to get involved, there's so many opportunities regardless of age and skill level and, all of those different dynamics. But there's something, I think, for audience members, whether they love theater or they're just coming to it fresh for the first time. So many of these stories are there to just pull you in, which is great.
Yes, I love it. It sounds like a fantastic lineup, and as you said, something for everyone. Now, if someone wants more information on any of the shows that you're bringing, how they can get engaged with the theater, or maybe how to get season tickets, where would they go?
OneQCT.org. Season tickets for 2026 are on sale now. It really is the best deal of the year. You save about 25% versus purchasing single tickets with our season ticket package. And you also get priority seats. So those are on sale now. They make a great holiday gift, so get those locked in. But those are on sale on our website, or you can visit us at our box office.
Perfect. Ethan, Burgundy, thank you so much. Sounds like it's going to be a great wrap up to the season and a great new season coming up. So looking forward to hear all about it and hopefully visit some shows. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Coming up next, I sit down with Jim and Rory O'Donnell to talk about the Candlelight Memorial service coming up. Stay tuned.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Rory O'Donnell and Jim O'Donnell with O'Donnell Funeral Home. So you have the Life Celebration Home in Quincy, and you primarily oversee the James O'Donnell Funeral Home in Hannibal, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Well, welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So, yeah, of course. So we all know that the holidays can be a wonderful time, right? It can also be a really heavy time for those experiencing loss. You want to talk me through a little bit of that? You guys probably know a little bit more than I.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether it is losing somebody this year or many years ago, the holidays are still, kind of a tough time for folks. So what we like to offer is just a quiet time that folks can get together and reflect. And sometimes with the hustle and bustle of the holidays and all this going on, it's good to have a date on the calendar that you can put together with family, that you can gather together for a quiet minute and just kind of remember those we love.
Sure, absolutely. Sitting with it, I think, is really important with the hustle and bustle. It is, sometimes people, I think, try to kind of gloss over it, or they don't really kind of sit with the emotions of the loss and the grief, right? Having the specific date, the time, mark it on your calendar, as you said. You come sit with your family, maybe make it a tradition. So it's the Candlelight Memorial Service, and you're both offering one. Is that correct?
That's correct. Ours in Hannibal is Sunday, December 7th at 2 p.m. at the James O'Donnell Funeral Home. And Rory, your service is?
December 9th, so Tuesday.
Okay.
And it'll be at 6 p.m. at our Quincy location on State Street.
Okay, and anyone can attend either or both, is that correct?
Absolutely. We encourage the entire community, whether our family has served your family. We just think the strength of this event is gathering together as a community. And so the more people, the better,
Right.
As far as you can trade stories. And a big part of us as being a life celebration home is sharing those unique stories. So we really embrace if there was something special that Dad did at Christmas, or a goofy song he always played, or it could be just a candle or a special decoration that Mom always set out. I think if we lean into those things,
Right.
it helps us remember and maybe share a story, and that really keeps us on the healing path.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if there's one thing that I know, I don't want to say, a typical funeral home, I don't know that there is one, but I can tell you that what you guys have is not that. I've been to several services, several funerals, I'm not sure, celebration of life. Mm-hmm. They're different. You do focus on the positive, the memories, the good things that your significant other, the person that you love brought to your life. And I think that's really incredible.
Well, thank you.
We know that, grief is not kind of a straight line, that people all go through it differently. But we do think, kind of like what Jimmy said, as far as sharing those memories and celebrating those things, puts people on that healing path, you know? And I think especially with the Candlelight Memorial Service, having an event where families can gather again, whether we served your family or whether you're still kind of going through a loss, to come together as a community with other families that are dealing with that can be very meaningful too.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so one more time of the dates and times for each individual location, if you would.
Yeah, so at the James O'Donnell Funeral Home in Hannibal, it is Sunday, December 7th at 2 p.m. And it'll be a short ceremony. There'll be some special Christmas music. We provide a keepsake ornament for the person you're remembering. Okay. And we'll have some cookies and good stuff to eat afterwards.
Okay.
Rory?
And then ours again is December 9th, Tuesday. It's at 6 p.m., but we open up to the families at 5 for refreshments and sharing. And then at 6 o'clock we have the Q&D Holiday Choir comes and they sing a few songs, and then we kind of have a short uplifting service.
Okay, yeah, it does sound very uplifting and can be very helpful for anyone going through tough times this holiday. I know that it is every day that people experience grief and loss and the emotions that go along with it, but it tends to be a little heavier during the holidays. So I love that you guys are offering this. I think it's incredible. I also think it's really incredible what you bring to our communities in the form of service to those who have lost others, in the way that you highlight how meaningful their lives were. If anyone wants more information on the candlelight service or any other service that you guys provide, where would they go?
So you can visit our website or our Facebook page, James O'Donnell Funeral Home, and then likewise for Rory, it'll be O'Donnell Cookson website or Facebook page. Can always call us too at the respective funeral homes, and we'd love to have you join us.
Yeah, love it. You guys do incredible stuff, and the candlelight service is just one more thing. So yeah, if you're experiencing loss, or you just want to go and sit with your community to show love and show that you're there for them, I think that would be incredible too. So yeah.
And if I could, we reach out to a lot of the families that we serve throughout the year, but if there is people in the community that want to join us, you can go to our website in the section that has the obituaries, and there's a sign up for it on the Candlelight Memorial there. So we make it awful easy for folks. Or you can call the funeral home.
Okay, now do you want people to register before they come so you know how many are coming?
It is helpful, but you can also drop in on us, and that's okay too.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. If you want more information, reach out to the respective funeral homes. These guys do fantastic stuff. We want everybody to have a happy holiday, and we know that that's not always possible, so reach out. We know that our community is here for us, and we want you to know that we're here for you. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for more.